Welcome back to the very early middle game, just immediately following the in-between transition from the early game to the middle game. And for maximum comedic effect, I suggest you watch this at 2 times the speed. We have recently completed the race, the first annual settler drag race to get everybody into position, and I'm fairly confident I'm going to be able to get my last settler into position. And as you can see, we've kind of already planned out the area around there so that his Hansa gets 3 resources plus the doubling from the Berlin thing, so that'll be pretty decent. But he'll also put a commercial district there, which will help out these two with their Hansa and commercials, right? So there's going to be some big production over here. We've earmarked where the granaries are going to go for population control later. Perhaps not. I might not need to use that. I might be able to put it on that, you know, in order to keep the one good food source left, but there's so many space here for farms and things that might just happen anyways. You know, maybe we'll knock that out later. But we'll see. Okay, we'll see. What else is going on? In the world of politics, we are routinely chasing after feudalism so that we'll be able to get our 2 extra builder actions, which will be the thing that happens immediately following that. We are also building a Petra right now. We have the card in place for that, because it is a classical era wonder, I do believe, right? So we're going to try to get that thing done by ripping out, using this builder to get some wood out, so that'll help speed it up. This will be, this comes back to earlier videos. Make sure you check out the playlist at the bottom left at the end of this video when I ask people to subscribe. I don't ask people to do that now. I ask them at the end when, you know, they've watched and they've enjoyed themselves, and they're like, hey, I enjoyed this. I'm going to keep an eye out for this. That's when I do that. But down here, this is where I've renegotiated everything, because apparently I couldn't put my pyramid there, which was unfortunate early. I couldn't put this commercial district here for reasons. Either not because I put a mine there, because there's a mine here and I can put a commercial district there, but for other reasons. But that's okay, because this main's main has the Hansa and the 1-2 production units and 2 resources, plus 2 districts, plus it's got the +2 from that. So that's working out okay. That's going to get some bonus. This will get some bonus from this Hansa, which has the 1, 2, 3 resources and the 2 commercial districts. So we were able to get Aachen going in that way. And then once we get Ulm on going like this, this guy will have 1, 2, 3, and then we'll also put in a commercial district back here somewhere when we decide to do that. But for now, somebody needs some production done. This is Trier. Eventually, I went ahead and purchased this spot because they purchased that spot, so I wanted to lock them out a little bit. And if I come down here, I don't need to come down here because this is all locked out. So this is all going to be kind of on mine anyways. What do I want to do with Trier? Check out their numbers, see where they're at. They're running short on housing. Did I just build the granary? I did not. Where do I want to put the Hansa? The Hansa is going to go here. Do I do that first and then the granary? Let's see here. Let's go with food. I'm 48 turns away from something even going crazy. So let me go ahead and get the granary going first, and then we'll do this. And then that way our growth will kind of catch up and we'll be right in line for the production. I hope. 48 turns. We might need a trader here so that they can get more food even, or more production or something. Maybe I should buy that out and get the production going right away on that so that they have a higher production value. Nope. I'm gonna stick to the granary getting done unless I can buy it. Can I buy it? Do I want to buy it for 260? Nope. I'm gonna build it. We're gonna let that happen and take our next turn. So as my micromanagement analysis paralysis continues, we have our builder over here who's ready to do something, and he is going to strip some of that wood so that we can get our Petra done all that much faster. Down to 33 now. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that, really. But if I do this, come down here, clear this out, and then this... No, it'll be some time before that's ready. So we're going to get this guy over here, boop, to do it again. And, wow, that's it. We're in between turns, so let's go to the next turn. During the in-between stage, while everything is waiting to be built, let's review our beeline for the technology tree. We are beelining to 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, square ring, industrialization, steam power, electricity for a U-boat. The U-boat is our specialty item. So that's why we're doing that. It'll bring us to the Rural Valley along the way, which we've already earmarked on the map somewhere. We have additional housing here for sanitation if we need to do that quickly. We're not going to have neighborhoods done in order to get a boost on that, but confidence is very high for that. But that's our beeline. Is there anything back here we might pick up along the way quickly? If we wanted to in a hurry, we can turn wheel into engineering. So we're talking about 3 turns, 9 turns to get that aqueduct done. So we're not really pressing for that to be opened yet, even though we will be using it multiple times. Why did I put a neighborhood there? I think that was actually supposed to be this. All right, because I think up on the cliffside you'd probably have a better neighborhood, actually. But we'll see about that. It is my hope that I'm going to be able to get an entertainment facility built here, and then subsequently the Coliseum built there. Our defensive tactics, we already know. I believe we already know what we're working on. Let's double check. Our beeline is to feudalism for that newly trained builder. Let's take our next turn. I'd like to take a moment to thank the members of the Craft Services crew for their support. It's thanks to your contributions that I'm able to feed my development team. If you're not yet a member of the Craft Services crew and want to find out how to become so, follow the link in the upper right to our Patreon page. Perks include a free copy of 4 Weeks to a Better YouTube channel to help you improve your YouTube presence and help you become a player in the game. Thank you again very much to the Craft Services crew. All right, a couple more turns underway. The builder is there. Let's get rid of a couple more. Down. Oh, 5 of them gone from there. Awesome. So now things are going all right. Ulm still has... Ooh, why is he... Let's get some production going right now. That should speed things up a little bit, I would think. Let's take a quicker peek in here. Yeah, production. And then ripping those woods took away 1, took away 2. So that's kind of on me. But, you know, we're down to 20 turns to get this thing done. And then we can... have all of these extra resources to be useful to us. All right, what are the Petra usefulnesses, you might ask? Well, let's go ahead and do this. And oh, it's being built, so I can't show you there. Let's go up here. Coliseum, Petra. There you go. Petra does this. It gives you food and gold and production. So then we're going to be able to get some extra food out of these locations. Plus there, should I buy it now? Plus there, if I want to do that food source, there's food source there. So there's plenty of places to do food. In fact, can I do both? You know what? I'm going to do both, because then the extra person will help out there. So the emphasis is on food and production there. We got a production facility being built there, a factory, I believe, workshop. This guy is the commercial district, which is wrapping up. This guy is that, and then we'll go into commercial district, maybe, possibly, now that it's opened up there. And then this settler, next turn. Let's go next turn. No, wait, I got to produce something. Berlin needs what in the immediate? Do we go for the Hansa in 12 turns? Let's check our numbers. The food production is super low for them as well. They've got 2 there, 1 there. Do I got a granary? +1 food, +2 housing. Let's go ahead and get that done early game. So it's kind of cooking along, right? Once the population catches up, and then we'll be good to go from there. I don't know if that really did anything for food. How close is my settler? I want to get this city going. Boom, there he is. Nope, there's no fresh water, but you know what? We don't care about that. Yoink. Dartmund. Dartmund's production. Well, let's go ahead and do this. Check them out. Again, they have very little food to get started. Right in there. Do we do a granary right away, so that there's extra food in the one spot, and then get a builder out soon? Yep, that's what we're going to do. I know that sounds kind of silly to start with a granary right away, but, you know, we're not in a position to buy the other things that we want to buy yet. We're just kind of warming ourselves up. This is the very early middle game. We're warming ourselves up to actually launch into the early middle game by making these moves. Next turn. Cooking along our beeline towards the builders, get 2 extra build actions. We've picked up defensive tactics, which I believe lets us build walls, or bigger walls. A nice military card, extra defense if we need to bunker in. If Rome starts to come at us, we can bunker in. Or if we want to build a bunch of defensive buildings, and we will be doing that at some point as we build a bunch of additional encampments in here. Or potentially at other locations, such as other city-states that don't have them. Right, so we'll be able to do that. What else did we get this time? This is what we're running right now. I think we like where we're at right now. We're not fighting many barbarians, but that's okay. Well, you know, if somebody wants to come after me, should I go ahead and do this instead of worry about... No, you know what? We haven't seen it yet. We'll plug it in if we need to, if they start racing in on us. No, we're going to do it now. We're going to do it now. Barbarians be darned. I hope we won't run into barbarians anytime soon. But if Rome comes after us, we're going to be pseudo-prepared for it. This is in case Rome comes in. This is when we go to our LARPing session with Candy. This is still happening for now. We're a little bit away from my next government change, but I'm pretty sure 22 is a good enough number away to be. Candy wants us to have a LARPing competition with her. We'll be utilizing our bonuses for dealing with city-states in that way. She wants to join the Union and wanted to display her prowess, so we're going to go watch their hakas, and then we're going to have a LARPing competition. All right, 2 turns ahead, and we've picked up shipbuilding, which means we can now embark all land units. Awesome. And we've got the Colossus. Ooh, do we want to do the Colossus Wonder? That's a lot of gold plus an admiral point, and we're going to have U-boats, so maybe we do. Something to think about. We could put it... Oh, where would we put it? We'd have to expand out a little bit, I think, to put it someplace over here. Or over here, because I don't really realize or remember how that guy works. Okay, what else do we got here? Man, that was it? That was the only thing that happened there? En route to feudalism. Ah-Chen has finished doing whatever Ah-Chen had just done. What did Ah-Chen just do? It completed a workshop. If it were to build the Colossus in a mere 19 turns. Wow, that'd be fast. It must be adjacent to a harbor owned by this city, so I'd have to build a harbor. And no suitable location. Well, I get that. Must be built on the coast, adjacent to land and a harbor district. So this is the coast, out in the actual water. It's not the coastline. That would be land. So if I did a harbor here, well, a harbor here and a Colossus there, or a Colossus here and a harbor there, you know, it could be done. It could be done, but that would mean I'd have to build a harbor, and I don't have that unlocked yet. So this isn't happening anytime soon, but it looks like it can be done quickly, which is super cool if I do it here in Ah-Chen. Ah-Chen's overall status is packed to capacity. What can I do? I could build an encampment that would get them some additional... Oh, I thought... Will that... Wait a minute. We're waiting on that. We're waiting on that. Where did I say? Oh, the commercial hub. Oh, a builder. Oh, but I'm about to have the builder thing come through in 14 turns. Oh, man. Analysis paralysis is starting to kick in here. So what can I do for housing in the short term? A granary, you know. That'll give me 4 turns to think about what I'm going to do over here, right? All right. Got it. This is happening. Maybe I do a monument just to be silly. You know, so I don't fall completely behind. Had I put monuments in any of these cities that I've created, by now I might have feudalism. So I'm a little behind, presumably because of lack of monumentation in other buildings. Could I buy a bunch of them to kind of wrap me up there quickly? No, not fast enough. All right, so we're going to leave that be for now as we contemplate everybody else coming into the fold here. This is looking pretty good. I like this. Might be time to start navigating towards Candy to see if if Candy would like to, you know, meet with us about it. Whoops, never mind. Sorry, Candy. Is it too soon to... Oh, your guy is right there. I didn't even see them. All right, let's bring this person over here. Let's bring... Oh, hello. Let's bring this person over here. And actually, I think we can upgrade them. Must be in friendly territory. Whoop, we'll just drop back in there in just a moment. And I don't know if we're going to upgrade this guy. We might. We'll see what happens. All right, as the early middle game continues to unfold, we're going to try to potentially upgrade our sling guys. I don't know if our... Can these guys be upgraded? It doesn't look like it. Not right now. But these guys can, but they have to be inside friendly territory. So in he comes. Can't do it there. Did this guy say he had an upgrade? I don't remember if he did or not. You need to take a step back into Trier so that you can do your upgrade. We have found yet another flaw in my rationale. Had I been more mindful of what was going on at the LARPing event, I could have prepared my team to be fully prepared for it with that aforementioned card. What did I do with it? Pillaging. As we pretend to pillage things at Candy. Right? Because I think I'm going to be able to do it within 13 turns. But if not, then it'll just be my learning experience for the next time I go after something like Amsterdam. Or, you know, introduce my concepts to them and ask them if they, too, would like to LARP themselves into contention with the Union. Where are we at? Trier. Oh, I'm stalling here, aren't I? All right, the housing's fine. The food's good. They're growing at a reasonable pace. We want to get this Hansa in place so they can start getting some production. It's going to be a while before bam, bam, bam happens. This is a purchase of a tier. What do we got here? Looks like 85. Bam. Open that up. Get this Hansa going. Excuse me. Delete that and put it there. And I know it says only +1, and there's a +3 right over here for some reason. Next to a mine, next to a resource, another resource. Oh, it's all the resources. Okay, but we're going to get the bigger ones out of the +2. So that's +4 instead of +3. It's what we're doing. Oh, man, that would have been a good one too, though. Right? Because then I would have expanded out here and done this thing. But we've already put all of our efforts into trying to make this happen, so that's what we're doing there. All right, Slinger, my upgrade for 45 gold to an Archer. Kablamage. All right, they are good to go. This guy, upgrade to an Archer for 45 gold. I think so. Spearman. Spearman. No upgrades available, but that's okay. So this guy will go here. This guy will go here. This guy's coming in here just because I think he had an upgrade available. And yeah, I think that's good. We're just gonna reposition our guys to nope, I'll wait there. Heidelberg equation. Amenities are lacking. That's not a good sign. All right, let's beeline this frickin' entertainment complex. I sure do hope that this thing works out right, that I'm able to put the Coliseum there as it's pictured. Okay, boom. Okay, so you do your thing. We're running out of housing. Can I buy a granary? No, because I just bought all that other stuff and I've got 219. But you know what? We're going to ease off on the food for now, and we're going to up on the gold and production and get this micromanaged a little bit, gang. I'm sorry, but we're in the midst of building you something to increase your morale as we speak. This guy loves a leader who is surrounded by an impressive military. It must be all that upgrading I've been doing lately as I continue to wait for Dartmund Warrior. Can he upgrade? He cannot upgrade. So what can he do? He is, let's see, if we went over here, he'd have a major victory. So Candy. Oh, man. I don't want to do it now because I want the bonus from pillaging. But you know what? My spearmen, if my spearmen were to major defeat, okay, so we want archers to take care of swordsmen. Wait a minute. Archers to take care of swordsmen, and spearmen to take care of archers. So we're going to move this guy up here to take care of that archer. This guy... Oh, man. First things first. This guy here. This guy here. Oh, man. Okay, so I'm micromanaging it here. Caught in analysis paralysis again. I want to take out these guys with this dude. That's going to be tough. And then all of these guys are going to be probably ready to kick my butt. But all is not lost. Your soldiers are only a few steps from being invaders. Excuse me. Move them from our borders at once. My troops are merely passing by. You got it, buddy. I mean, where are your troops that you should be so worried about such things? Dude, we abut each other. That's something that's going to happen, homie. Ooh, there's a slinger over here. Dude, I could grab that builder and skedaddle. We're going to think about that builder situation while we come back over here to Aachen and see what Aachen's all about. Its Hansa has been built. Its commercial hub has not. That is the next step for them, if I'm not mistaken. It needs to go there. Oh, I wanted to chop. What can I build instead of that while that's chopping? Anybody down here worth building? Oh, my goodness. Another builder. You know what? I guess I'm just going to miss out on that one chop for this. So the commercial hub going into place with the +3. Let's get rid of that tack and put it down. Am I sure? Am I sure? Yes, I am. It will remove the woods. That's fine, I suppose. We're going to get to work on that. What other production we got? Cologne, Cologne. What is their situation, you might ask? They have no amenities. They have no housing. They have no ancient walls. We're going to go granary into ancient walls. We're going to give it a little Q action. Wait a minute. Wrong one. Here we go. You can... There you go. We're going to go granary into ancient walls. And then we'll come back and think about what we're going to do with them as we let them run on cruise control for a little bit. Envoys. We're not sending any envoys to go get more faith from Candy because we're going to do something else. Will we train a quadrimarine somewhere along the way? Possibly. And then give ourselves 2 more into that to give us some more gold in the capital. Ooh, Caesar just sent us some Pecorino Romano, and I am going to be enjoying that. The finest salted sheep's milk cheese you will ever had. Yes, please bring your cheeses. All right, we have prepared for ourselves for a very unruly confrontation here in just a little bit. Our guys over here are going to put in a frontier, and hopefully these guys will come over, and when they do that, we're going to try to abscond with their builder. We'll see how that works out. We've got a few more turns to go there. There's 2 turns on a granary here. 4 turns over there. 8 over there. 5 over there. You know what? I think now is as good a time as any to prepare for the next episode because that's all the time I have. My voice is starting to go. I hope you liked it, and if you want to see what happens next, be sure to subscribe. And if you can't wait to see more right away, check out the playlist on the bottom left because, again, that is all I've got time for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again real soon.